Welcome back. Tonight, Winnebago County Public Health launching a new tool to help families make safer choices before they head outside.
A color-coded flag system will give people a quick look at outdoor air conditions before they make plans for the day. In a first alert update, Samantha Cavalli explains how it works and what you need to know.
A colored flag outside a fire station, school, or public health building may not look like much, but in Winnebago County, it's now a quick way to check the air quality.
Everyone breathes air, right? So everyone needs to know what quality of air you're breathing in any community that you live in.
Winnebago County Public Health received a $10,000 grant through the Wisconsin Department of Health Services in January, helping to pay for a new air quality flag system. Green, yellow, orange, red, and purple flags show how clean or unhealthy the air is that day. Because the county doesn't have a full-scale air quality sensor, smaller purple air sensors are being used to track conditions in real time.
They can monitor purple air, that's where their sensors are put up. And when they look on their purple air sensor that they've connected through the internet and Wi-Fi, they can tell what the quality of air is according to their sensor and their location.
You can see that several of these flags have been put up throughout the county, including here at the Fox Crossing Fire Department, alerting people of the air quality. Local officials say that they're hoping checking it daily will become just as routine as checking the weather.
They can say, we're going to plan a special whatever event on Saturday afternoon, but it looks like the air quality might be orange. Let's make that a pool party. They make better decisions, healthier decisions, safer decisions.
Public health officials say the goal is to make air quality easy to understand and easier to act on. Residents can check flags at participating locations, view real-time data on purple air, or follow local public health social media pages for updates. In Winnebago County, Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.